In the sweltering heat of prehistoric North Africa, 100 million years before humans would ever walk the earth, a silent predator stirs beneath the surface of a slow-moving river. Its massive form glides beneath the murky water like a living submarine, barely making a ripple. This is no ordinary dinosaur. This is Spinosaurus aegyptiacus, the largest carnivorous dinosaur ever discovered. Bigger than T-Rex, longer than Giganotosaurus, and more mysterious than any of its monstrous relatives. But unlike them, Spinosaurus doesn't hunt on land. It is the undisputed ruler of the rivers, a semi-aquatic apex predator that has evolved not for chasing down herbivores across open plains, but for stalking the muddy, treacherous waters of ancient floodplains teeming with life. Its elongated skull resembles that of a crocodile, lined with rows of sharp conical teeth made not for tearing flesh, but for gripping it, perfectly designed to snatch fish from the water with deadly precision. And its prey is no easy catch. In these waters swims Onchopristis, an 8-meter-long prehistoric swordfish bristling with a deadly saw-like rostrum lined with barbs capable of shredding anything that gets too close. These creatures migrate upstream to breed, filling the rivers with the thrashing bodies of razor-faced fish. To the Spinosaurus, it's a seasonal feast, a golden opportunity to gorge on the reckless abundance of the spawning season. It needs no stealth when prey is this plentiful, but Spinosaurus is a master of ambush. High-set nostrils allow it to keep its snout underwater while still breathing, a crucial advantage in the art of stillness. Then, with almost surgical speed, it lunges. A sudden splash, a burst of motion, and the river churns red. The fish never stood a chance. It doesn't need to eat the entire thing. When food is this abundant, Spinosaurus is messy, wasteful, tearing into prey and discarding whatever it doesn't immediately need. Other dinosaurs, like the much smaller Rugops, an 8-meter scavenger, follow at a safe distance, waiting for leftovers, knowing full well they're no match for the king of this domain. Elsewhere, Rugops might be a predator in its own right. Here it's a shadow, an opportunist, creeping between trees and reeds for scraps. The Spinosaurus towers over it, its massive sail slicing the air like the fin of some monstrous beast. That sail, supported by long neural spines stretching up from its vertebrae, might have been used to regulate body temperature, or perhaps to intimidate rivals, or even attract mates. Whatever its purpose, it only adds to the alien majesty of this creature. Yet its most terrifying feature isn't visible from the outside. In 2008, paleontologists used CT scans to peer inside the skull of Spinosaurus, and what they found changed everything. The interior of its snout was riddled with small canals, almost identical to the pressure sensors found in modern crocodiles. These tiny, highly sensitive pits detect the slightest disturbance in water, allowing Spinosaurus to feel its prey even in total darkness. This is a predator that can strike without seeing, relying instead on vibration, hunting by touch, by instinct, by an ancient sensory web built for ambush. Its body is a machine honed for water. Dense bones help it stay submerged. Its feet are flat and possibly webbed. Its long tail acts like a paddle, propelling it through the shallows with surprising grace for something so massive. It doesn't run, it swims, it stalks, and it strikes with crushing force. In a time when most dinosaurs ruled on land, Spinosaurus took to the rivers and rewrote the rules. But life here isn't always abundant. Dry seasons come fast, rivers shrink, the bounty fades, fish migrate or die, and Spinosaurus must move, seeking deeper waters, hunting ground, life. It's a seasonal wanderer, driven by the rhythms of the rivers and the fleeting windows of opportunity they provide. Every movement it makes is a gamble, a balancing act between hunger and risk, and yet it survives, it thrives, it dominates. As the largest known theropod to ever live, Spinosaurus wasn't just an evolutionary fluke. It was a glimpse into what dinosaur. It is both familiar and alien, like a crocodile stretched through the lens of deep time, given size, intelligence, and unmatched predatory finesse. Even its kills aren't the end. They ripple through the ecosystem. The smell of blood draws scavengers. The crunch of bones echoes through the reeds. Every kill is a signal that the apex predator is near, and only the bold or the foolish dare to come close. As the seasons shift once again and the rivers flood their banks with new life, Spinosaurus returns to its throne beneath the water, a patient, calculating hunter whose greatest weapon is its stillness. It doesn't roar, it waits, it watches, and then it strikes. In the great prehistoric arms race, where strength and size often meant survival, Spinosaurus took a different path. It chose the river, and there it became something unparalleled, a dinosaur that conquered not just land but water, the shadow in the shallows, the monster with the crocodile's grin, the greatest fisherman the world has ever known.